This might be one of the most confusing pre-built gaming PCs I've ever came across because that's a laptop CPU. So what is that doing inside of a desktop chassis? Well, Asus explained that by being able to put in a laptop CPU, their goal was that they were able to shrink the form factor of the system because they don't need a whole lot of cooling. They just basically have these heat pipes running over to the separate heatsink on the back of the system. And then the other thing is they were able to cut costs. These are going to run around $1,200 coming with a 5060 Ti, which is not bad in today's market. But there are a couple big problems with this system that I see right away as a technician. Like, even though the RAM is technically removable, there are actually two SODIMM slots, so you can get up to 64 gigabytes of DDR5 and two M.2 drives, which is pretty sweet. This is a proprietary power supply because that's not any kind of standard connector I've ever seen. And then there's the fact that if your CPU would happen to fail, like we've seen quite a few lately, well, you have to replace the entire motherboard, which takes you back to the same problem with most modern laptops. So I don't know if I'd actually like this or not. I do think it's a cool idea just to shrink the form factor, and they're doing it at a pretty good price, but yeah, I definitely have my concerns. And because serviceability is one of the most important things to me as a technician, especially when I'm looking at new models of laptops and desktops, I just don't know if I can give my recommendation on something like that.